warden took a prisoner down the hallway to his due. And I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest. And I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar playing friend do my request. Let him sing me back home the song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Take me away, turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. Hi, I'm Doc Marshall for Lessons.io, and today we're going to look at a really popular Merle Haggard song, Sing Me Back Home. The chords you're going to need for this song are F, B flat, C. You're going to need a B7. I'll show you how to play that in a minute. And that's pretty well it, okay? It's a 3-chord Charlie, you know, it's an F, B flat, and C, and you can do the whole song with just those 3 chords. But the song is made good by the way you play the chords and the way you sing the song and everything, so it's not just the 3 chords that make it sound good. Merle Haggard's one of those geniuses with the pen. So we're going to start off in F, and it's a gentle kind of strum because the song is talking about a sad subject. Somebody's going to the gallows or whatever, and this guy is in his cell watching this happen, and he's a friend of his and so on. And so he's being respectful. So we want our chords to sound that way too. You can hit some bass notes in there, but gently, don't really attack the guitar. The rest of it is just that cowboy strum, okay? And we're not pulsating with the fingers over here. So just get that nice cowboy feeling going there. The warden took a prisoner, that's your C7, down the hallway, B flat to his due, that's F. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest. Okay, let's hold it there for a second, because what I did is I went from a C7 to a modified B7 to back to that C7. So, and what we did there is we just took the whole chord and we moved it down 1 fret. Now notice that your poor finger here is off the end of the strings there, so no problem. Okay, so C7, B7, and then B7. And what this does is just gives a little bit of variety to the chording, because you're going to be holding chords for a long period of time. The F chord, for example, so C chord sometimes same way. So anytime that we can add a little variety and make it a little spicier, we're going to do that. So we're going to do that here in the verse, the first verse, and we're going to do it again in the chorus, which is coming up next. So let's take it from the top so we don't get ahead of ourselves here. Start with your F chord. The warden took a prisoner down the hallway to his due, and I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest. And I heard him, that's F, tell the warden, C7, just before B flat he reached my cell, that's F. Let my guitar playing friend, C7, do my request, back to the F. That's the first verse. Now we're going to go into the chorus, and of course you're on the F chord already, so stay on it. Let him sing me back home, that's C7, with a song at B flat I used to hear, that's F. Make my old memories come alive. C7, B7, C7. Take me away at C7. Turn, that's B flat, back the years, F. Sing me back home, that's C7, before I die. So the two verses here, this is a verse and a chorus, there's a second verse to the song. All the chords are very similar. You just got to watch those little bitty things in there. If you want to do that, that's good. You don't have to, you can just play the C7. So, and I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest. Right? And then I heard him tell, see? So no problem with that, but that putting that B7 in there helps out a little bit. Now of course if you were playing this in the key of G, for example, one step up here, and we ran over to that next chord, which now is a D7, and you drop it down half, be no problem, right? Half and half back here. So think of it the same way. You're playing the C7 here, dropping it down half, and then back up here. So don't let this chord fool you, because this finger is down here someplace, right? Just the way it would in another key, there would be no problem. Your fingers would still be on some strings. So that is one of the ways to add a little flavor to the song. From the top, we want to get that nice strumming going. It's gentle. You can flex it a little bit with the fingers if you want to, or not. See, I'm not doing it now. Or if I wanted to start doing it, I can do it this way. So whichever you want to do is fine. Just get it comfortable for yourself. The warden took a prisoner at C7 down the hallway at B flat to his new F. And I stood up to say goodbye like all the C7, B7, C7. And I heard him tell the warden C7 just before as B flat he reached my cell, that's F. Let my guitar playing friend at C7 do my request, F. Stay on the F now. Let him sing me back home, C7. The song that's B flat I used to hear, it's F. Make my old memories come alive. Take me away, C7. Turn B flat back the years, F. Sing me back home, it's your C7 before I die. So once you unravel it, it's a pretty easy song to do and it sounds good. Real done us a good thing here. Have any comments? Please send them down. You know where to do it at the bottom there. And if we can help you out with anything or change the key for you or whatever other questions you might have, we'll be glad to do that. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Doc Marshall. Bye for now.